Halo semuanya, welcome back lagi with Peter di Heaven with RV and BAMZ. Sudah lama tidak live stream karena gue lagi sibuk banget, lagi banyak klien dan juga kemungkinan besok dan lusa juga tidak bisa live karena ada klien lagi sampai tanggal 7 atau tanggal 10 lah kira-kira. Jadwal lagi padat banget, jadi gue nggak janji bisa live stream terus-terusan. Tapi intinya di tanggal 8 nanti gue pastinya bakal main Yakuza Gaiden. Sudah pasti itu gue bakal main sih. Gila. Ini kamera habis kemarin syuting nih, jadi settingannya masih ngaco, tapi nggak apa-apa lah. Langsung saja kita ke gamenya. Nih game katanya horor. Katanya ini game horor ya. Ini settingannya juga maksimal banget, otomatis. Tuh udah pakai otomatis ini ya, DLSS. Bisingnya nyala, motion blur tapi gue matiin. Quality presetnya udah high. Terus ada ray tracing yang mirip kayak ini kemarin apa Cyberpunk. Gue nggak tahu nih bakal lancar atau enggak. Kalau misalkan nggak lancar gue matiin sih paling. Ya langsung saja kita cobain ini game aja. Story aja lah ya, karena aku cupu main game horor. Karena gue cupu banget main game horor, jadi story aja, storyboard. Apa nih? Kok nge-lag internetnya? Kok di sini merah ya internetnya? Nah. Ini harus pakai DNS kan? Di sini soal merah. Kok merah? Streaming current bitrate will higher dan bla 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 bla. Kalau gitu kita kurangin kali ya bitrate ya. Bitrate kita kurangin dikit ya, di 15.000 aja. 15.000 cukup harusnya. Nah, udah gak merah tuh di situ. Gedean bitrate katanya. Gimana? Apakah aman saja guys? Live streamnya suara aman segala macam kah? Suara segala macam aman kah?
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Mirip kayak ini ya, Keanu Reeves.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Ini tentang apa sih sebenarnya sih Alan Wake? Soalnya gue belum sempat main
Monsters wear many faces.
Sih grafiknya bagus banget nih. Apa ini? Kok bugil? Kok baru main udah bugil ini? Ini gelap banget, bentar. Monitor gue terangin deh. Gelap banget, coy. Dah. Fuck. Look at that. Butt hair. Ada pantatnya, ada bulu-bulu. Oh, lol. Ibitnya nggak bisa kelihatan kah? Bisa apaan tuh? Oh, ini settingannya kita ganti dulu. Soalnya ini apa namanya? Kan gue pakai ray tracing yang kayak Cyberpunk nih, nggak perlu lah. Nggak perlu ini, nggak perlu. Gila. Kalau pakai tapi keren banget coy, kayak real banget. Nggak usah deh. Nah, dia baru lancar. Tolong bang, tolong. Aku bugil bang. Tolong aku. Tolong aku. Apa sih ini game? Hell is that? Oh, ternyata daun. Gue kira makhluk. What was that? Nah, kenapa kita baru mulai main udah bugil gitu? Ini sampai kapan gue ngeliatin pantat orang gendut ini? Wah, kaget. Kaget. Kaget anjing. The hell is that? Dari chat siapa ini? Kaget gua anjing. Bangsat. Kaget banget. Kaget bangsat. Jarang banget gue main game horor. Ya Allah. Nah, kalau udah sekali kaget, 2 kali kayaknya udah gak terlalu kaget. Bisa gitu. Ini game apa sih? Kenapa gue main ini sih? Kenapa gue memutuskan main game ini? Gue kan mending main game yang have-fun gitu loh. Gue belum yang seneng-seneng gitu dari kemarin. Apa ini? Yo. Oh, jadi ini kultus gitu kayaknya. Nah, apa sih gue main game ini ya? Mending gue main game yang lebih mudah, ceria gitu loh. Soalnya review-reviewnya katanya ini game bagus gitu. Jadi gue penasaran sebenarnya. Tapi tidak menyangka kalau game ini horor sekali.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom.
Suara aman nggak?
It's not
Suara
your
aman
fault
nggak?
people get
Isi udah
overworried.
enteng.
What happened?
Just
Bukan enteng sih, ini gue kan streamnya di laptop.
Well, Dad
Game-nya di
was
PC,
watching
jadi
the latest
kelihatan enteng.
episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
no spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Alan Wake itu kayak Evil Within kah bang?
I will.
Mirip-mirip sih, agak-agak apa namanya? Halu-halu gitu. Tapi Tapi grafiknya nih bagus banget coy. Ini grafiknya bisa lebih bagus lagi kayak Cyberpunk gitu. Cuman nggak gua aktifin berat tadi.
Logan thinks
Ntar kita
she's
cobain deh, tapi
treachery
jadi 30
enough.
fps gitu.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Gue tadi tuh hari ini mau main ke rumah Mantara, cuman nggak jadi, males. Tiba-tiba mager gue ngeliat ke depan, anjing panas, besok aja lah.
It can't be a coincidence
Besok gue
that
syuting.
another body turns up just
Besok
as
gue ada
we're running
kerjaan,
down.
lusa juga ada kerjaan.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
Baru bisa live lagi mungkin pas udah ini kali ya.
I'm glad
Yakuza
you're on
rilis,
this case
Yakuza
with me,
Gaiden.
Anderson.
Kena virus
Rally.
banget.
You should take
Pokoknya
the lead.
orang-orang halu ya.
Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Tempat Citara asli bos, iya. Gila grafiknya bagus buat ini. Tapi lumayan berat ya game.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Kok gue mencet ini nggak mau.
Quit your belly aching, Gordon. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Agak berat game, ntar kita setting dulu lagi. Mungkin jangan 2K kali ya. Display resolutionnya kita turunin aja ke, kok nggak bisa 180. Nah. Biar lebih enteng cuy.
Hey, over here.
Ntar, nih kalau misalnya baru gini emang agak nge-lag biasa.
Hey there, Agent Casey.
Kok kagak ada perubahan? Balance, performance aja deh. Kok DLSS-nya nggak mau nyala ya? Medium. Coba ray tracing-nya kita mediumin.
Right. Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming.
Gila berat banget nih game. Ini nggak usah.
Coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Kalau back dua ini ceritanya hubung sama game controller katanya.
Anderson.
Tetap nge-lag ya. Jadi gua nggak bisa ini nih, nggak bisa yang performa yang luar biasa.
Saga Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy.
Tetap ini berat game ya. Grafiknya kalau gitu mungkin nggak usah pakai ray tracingan lah. Matiin aja ray tracingnya.
Mulligan, I just figured that, you know, that,
Game berat banget.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Yang mirip kayak Keanu Reeves siapa itu ya?
Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store.
Aku mau kedai Bantara
Can't
tapi
miss it.
di Pulau Jawa nih.
Everything's been
Gila buka
closed
cabang di
since
sana mah
the
keren
area
banget
was
kalau bisa.
gone. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Aduh, nyari clue lagi dong. Ntar cara buka mapnya gimana bang? Bisa mencet itu? Nggak bikin buka mapnya gimana nih kalau pakai mouse? Kontrol map, tuh map M. Belum bisa buka map berarti. Tadi apa dong di situ map?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Ada petunjuk nggak di sini? Mobil. Nggak mau buka map? Oh, ini mau. Sekarang mau buka map. Witch Hut nggak tuh? Murder site. Harus pakai keyboard, nggak bisa pakai ini stick. Nggak mau dia pakai stick. Di sini ada apa ya? Nggak ada apa-apa. Tadi ada menu apa nih?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forrest can be.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I need to think through the facts of the case. The
Apa nih?
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique.
Oh, ini detektif
To
versi
sift
lu
through
ya.
clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The Cousin bla 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 bla. Sore bang, halo. Di sana hujan nggak? Belum hujan. Pengennya sih hujan. Crime scene. cases belum ada apa-apa.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Ini game serius banget ya. Lihat ya kalau ada keluar apa gitu kita harus perhatikan.
Stairs
Bogor malah
around.
gelap bang. Ini sama mendung doang tapi belum hujan.
I'm not that old.
Lecet. Nggak penting rata. Mountain Peak.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Main PS apa PC bang? PC.
Not a bad play. Murdered.
Thing.
Ada clue di semua itu tadi kita. Apa nih? Kayak ada kertas.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Nyangkut. Sore bang, halo, main di sereman mana sama RE4 remake? Ini lebih serem sih. Ini jelas lebih serem sih.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Nanti sore error kah? Wah, masa sih error? Masa sih error? Enggak. Ada kok nyala di sini. Di sini nyala. Bentar, gua coba cek ya. Coba gua cek and recheck. Saweria. Adanya where kah? Nggak ada chat dulu. Ada chat dari nyokap di sini. Kok nggak muncul ya? Notif Saweria nggak muncul. Apakah error? Bentar. Itu apa tadi, media share atau apa nih? Sabarannya. Bentar. Thank you loh by the way. Oh, notif Saweria biasa ya. Saweria notif, media share di sini. Bentar. Bentar. Iya, kok nggak muncul ya? Bila punya 200 WD. Bentar. Nggak muncul. Nah, kok nggak muncul Saverianya error? Coba ini putar ke atas ini Saveria. Nggak muncul. Buka tab baru.
Somai baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 69.420. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, audionya di situ. Outputnya di situ. Munculkan notifikasi.
Somegui baru saja mengirimkan
Nah,
dukungan
baru muncul.
69.420.
Error tadi ternyata error.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Error harus di refresh. Nah, media share. Kita taruh sini. Oke, kita coba lagi ya. 100 thank you. Error tadi ternyata error. Thank you. Weh, apa nih? Wow, ada Bang Agoy baru saja memberikan 1 cendol senilai 5.000. Thank you Bang Agoy lagi. Gue udah lama gak pakai traktir tadi. Thank you.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Kok nggak mau edit stick, nggak mau pakai apa namanya? Nggak mau ngebuka map, aneh.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
Atas traktir ada error juga tuh gak? Thank you.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Ya, Elgatonya sekarang ya. Ada orang.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Sheriff.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Wah, ini mayat nih. Gila, ada titiknya, lihat.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Ada titiknya, lihat.
Table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know.
Jantungnya dikeluarin ini.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a call.
Titik kecil amat.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1, body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Anjay, gori ditumbalin.
Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Nope.
Kalau mau.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the
Hai,
previous murders.
ini mah game detektif banget.
This time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ada banyak pembunuh.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Kaget.
Someone
Ih,
left
gua
in a
garuk-garuk
hurry.
karpet.
Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Ada 2 harusnya, di sini ada lagi nih harusnya. Pembunuhnya.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display, large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Heavy blood splatter on table. Sa victim. Kalau mau. Or killer.
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure
Ditumbalin.
do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago.
13 tahun hilang.
2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Gila,
Why
13 tahun.
here?
Kenapa tiba-tiba ada di sini? Elgato-nya.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen.
Elgato gua.
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Horor
Some
amat.
random act of violence.
Kok horor amat
This was a
anjir.
ritual.
Deduction dong padahal.
Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
He was there
You
too.
are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Ada chat lagi kan. Tahu. Sabar ya. Kayaknya abis ini gue ganti game. Soalnya aku takut. Gue cukup banget aja.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
So we going to lake.
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of our murder.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Warna gede banget.
You need to get out more. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Syutingnya besok, gua delay
Like a manuscript.
syutingnya minggu depan. Alhamdulillah.
Page of a story.
Saya istirahat bentar.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Kok bisa?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Kok bisa tahu?
Reading
Kita mau datang.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. This mug always cheers me up. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's
made
all
it
about
back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Apa nih sini? Kayak belum bisa ke situ berarti. Ini ntar ada sesuatu pasti di situ tuh.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Katanya back to town. Terus mau jalan apa di situ? Oh gini. Oh, oke. Ternyata ini mobil kita. Gue kira
I
mobil
can't get
itu ya.
that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but
Suaranya itu
I'm
sih
thrilled to be
cepetan.
here for this mystery.
Ternyata loading itu ya. Gila grafiknya cakep banget.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner.
Grafiknya cakep banget
Get a
sih.
feel for the town.
Grafiknya keren, coy. Next gen banget.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hey there.
Di mana tempatnya? Sini.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh ini Coffee World.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
Hell, I wouldn't
Gak
say
sih
no to
grafiknya.
another.
I'm Agent
Ekspresi
Saga
mukanya liat deh.
Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Mirip kayak Eleanor.
And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Detail banget
Your
pokoknya.
deputies said you had a couple
Ekspresi
of
mukanya
witnesses
tuh loh.
here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thorpe are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Oh yang ini.
Saga is fine.
Gue kira yang itu.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not
Ekspresi
charging
gila
you.
detail banget.
I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted.
Gila ekspresi keren banget cuy ini.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alan Wake ini hilang juga ya.
What makes you say it was
Bukan
a
yang gendut.
cult?
Alan Wake tuh yang kayak Keanu
The
Reeves.
masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and we found it. The whole thing was.
Apa di kota itu ada penampakan muncul?
That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Kunci.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Oh bukan, itu yang triangle tadi itu. Necklace.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
Cakep nih.
As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what?
Ini kayak bikin pakai meta human deh. Soalnya ekspresinya luar biasa detail sekali.
She drowned. Your daughter.
Kita lupa ingatan.
That's so
Bang, lu editor baru guys. Ih, hasil editan video guys yang Balara belajar Dota part. Kok beda? Like fresh editan. Bukan gue.
I know what this
Yang
is.
ngedit mungkin editor rahasia. Bukan editor rahasia. Bukan gue.
Happens on TV.
Kalau gua biasanya untuk event-event atau klien biasanya gua.
You're mistaking me for something.
Kalau nggak yang edit itu si Gema sendiri. Soalnya biasanya kalau Dota gitu-gitu si Gema yang edit sendiri. Kalau nggak editor ini Shadow. Editor Shadow.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Kalau yang rahasia tuh ada animenya
Well,
siapa?
Christy,
Gue belum
I
nonton
gotta
sih,
lead.
ntar gue lihat.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
FBI bukannya game kontrol.
Hey, what do
Mirip-mirip.
you know about that
Kayak bukan.
waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Oh, kita ke kamar mayat.
Rose is
Morgue.
downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you,
So
sir.
this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Ya satu universe gitu apa kontrol yang DLC
So we share a more
beda-beda.
home next door. It's a
Emang bikinnya sama, beda.
I guess you guys don't have that problem though.
Kontrol kan
Our
indie
corner
kan, seingat gue.
rotates between a few other towns and he's away
Bikin
this week, but
indie
you
tapi
can handle
bagus
this,
gitu.
right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Makanya kontrol mirip kayak ini apa? Silent Hill. Horor amat anjir.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the
Kamar
same.
mayatnya horor
He's
banget.
joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Why the body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem? It doesn't add up. There's writing on here.
Ada yang
Can't make
nulis
it
di
out.
hatinya.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Bisa nanya sheriff ya. Nggak bisa keluar kita.
I can't force it open.
Disuruh ngapain ini anjing? Oh gini.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Foto atau apa itu?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of
Ini
papers.
artis kan ya?
I didn't
Kayak kenal mukanya.
to this case. I have them right here.
Kayaknya artis ada yang ini. Cowok yang ini. Mukanya kayak tahu.
No, wait.
Lah hilang.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Wow. Kaget tuh. Oh, apa itu? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
The hell?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Gak suka gua game ini, gak suka gua game ini, gak suka gua game ini. Udah. Safe haven will restore some of your health if you leave or take from safe haven. Wah, kagak. Mati. Langsung. Teman-teman yang lain kemana ya? Temen yang lainnya kemana? Kok sendirian doang? Lah ini loadingnya nggak bisa. Wah, game error. Game error. Loadingnya lama banget. Ya, dari sini dong. Ah, males. Males. Dah, gue takut. Dah. Karena saya penakut. Jadi kita sudahi dulu live hari kali ini. Sudah sejam juga live. Ngeri banget anjing. Gue gak kuat gue gini. Anyway, thanks for watching. Jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe. Saya terus pamit undur diri and see you on the next live stream. Habis ini main yang gampang aja lah, kita main Super Mario aja ya. Takut gua anjing. Bye bye.